What's going on, guys? Welcome in to your Energy News Beat here on this gorgeous February 22nd, 2021. As always, I am your humble correspondent, Michael Tanner, coming to you from an undisclosed location here in Denver, Colorado, joined by the executive producer of the show, the purveyor of the show, and the director and publisher of the world's greatest website, EnergyNewsBeat.com, Stuart Turley. How you doing today, my man?
Hey, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and we are just having a blast.
We are having a blast, guys. We have a great show for you lined up. You can check all of that and a bag of chips out to my left here. But first, guys, continue to subscribe to the world's greatest YouTube channel, Energy Newsbeat, the best place for all of your energy finance stuff. Check us out on the web, www.energynewsbeat.com. Hit that pesky notifications button. It's literally like getting an IV of news. We are about to roll out an app, so stay tuned. I can't wait to tell you to download our app, but yeah, we've got some things in the work here. But I think we can officially announce that we're having an app. It's going to be sweet. I'm excited. So download it, love it, tell your friends, tell us what you think. If you like the IV of news just on your computer, well, we'll give it to you on your phone so you can always be tapped in. I think we should go ahead and start with just the broad equity markets here, and I'll read you top-line indices first. Yeah, it's an interesting day, Stu. Interesting day here. We have SPY was down a 0.5 percentage point. Nasdaq's trading 2 percentage points down. Dow Jones is on the positive side, about 0.3 percentage point, and here's why. One key thing is you mentioned, you've been on this for 6 months now. Inflation is coming. One of the key signs of that is what's happening with long-term interest rates. 10-year treasuries jumped another 14 basis points to 1.34 percentage points, near its highest level since February of 2020. Today, we also saw it hit 1.37 before it kind of jumped around and turned flat. We're up 25 basis points in the month of February. Chief market strategist over at Miller Tabak, Matt Maley, he has sort of the what I would say is still the bull market opinion of these rates going up. His quote is, "This market and yield should be something investors keep a close eye on. Just because long-term rates are at an ultra-low historical basis, we do not believe that they will have to rise as far as most pundits believe they do before they impact the stock market." So again, this is the bull case. Bears and Stu, who's been on this for a while, guys like DRW, we know Mark Brasano, we love his stuff over there. They've been on this for a long time. Inflation is coming. Well, this is the first precursor of if you're a bear when it comes to inflation is coming, when this is the top. So, Treasury yields, they're up. All eyes are really looking forward in terms of most trading. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell speaks at his semi-annual testimony on the economy before the Senate Banking Committee tomorrow. Really, a lot of his comments are going to see, well, what's inflation going to go? Because if he says we don't care about inflation, rates are going to see these long-term Treasury yields are going to continue to go up, up, up. We're going to, I think JP Morgan came out to say they expect another $3 trillion in stimulus over the next 12 months. So, we're printing money like it's our job. Let's go ahead and move over to the crude oil markets because, we were down. I pushed out the over weekend oil report. We were trading about 50, 60. And I said, kind of the moral of the overnight session when we opened was, yeah, it's some early weakness. Well, that weakness got turned into a bull market. Whoop, whoop, up 3.8 percentage points. We're currently trading to 61.52. This really comes off the back of some good vaccine numbers. Joe Biden also mentioned that he's going to deliver another 10 million out there. So, yes, interest rates are going to be a very interesting. It's going to be interesting how that impacts the crude oil markets. Right now, it looks like some of the vaccine and the demand side is really what's driving this equation. Let's go ahead and look at natural gas. It's going to continue to get hammered, guys, as we just sort of even out from some of this frigid weather that we have over the past week. Currently trading $2.94. That's about 4% off yesterday's open. XOP, which is our E&P securities contract, talk about a good day, Stu. 4.15 percentage points. Pound the desk, baby. Oilfield Services does so much better. 5.5 percentage points. Currently trading 193. 21. Let's go and look at some of our equities starting on the downside. Still some losers. Comstock didn't perform too well. Well, they're natural gas. You expect that. CNX. Really, you got all your gas players. EQT, CNX, Comstock. They're all down about 4 percentage points. Why? Natural gas is down. So let's go look at the upside here. Got to have have some big numbers. Woohoo! Keep your pants on, Penn, Virginia. They're up 13 percentage points. Abrahas up 15. Peabody up 17. SM up 21 percentage points today. Enerplus did well today. Bonanza Creek, Sundance, Northern. I mean, talk about Marathon. A good day for energy stocks, Stu. What do you got on the international news desk? It's pretty busy for you, right?
Michael, we got a full show here. It's kind of funny. First one coming out of the block is India. It's kind of funny. They are about 6 months to maybe even 8 months ahead of the United States. They have been pumping in money like you wouldn't believe as well, too. Here's the problem. They are raising rates at the pump for extra taxes. They're having to pay for their additional revenue that they've been losing, and the people that are losing are the folks at the pump. So really not a good thing. We will be seeing that. Inflation is on the way here via extra things. So
yeah, and we need to have a longer conversation about inflation. Maybe it's today, maybe it's not. But yes, I believe inflation is coming. The question is when you talk about at its core, a dollar's worth what a dollar's worth, because the government says so. So as long as you don't necessarily, so yes, I think rising inflation will be an issue. Is it going to be as big of an issue as, maybe I think some of the pundits and I think you say? I don't know. It seems very eerie to the natural gas will be 450. It seems very similar to that crowd. Yes, I agree, but
when you take a look at inflation, the fundamentals have gone away over the last year. Michael,
don't be that curmudgeon. I keep saying, don't be that curmudgeon who looks at cash flow and revenue. No, that's not how you.
It's gone away, Michael. It's gone away. Now, here's the one thing you cannot change, and that is when you pump money into a system, it's got to come back somehow, and that is inflation. It's already happening. You even said that on the show last week.
Yes, cost me like $3.80 to buy a gallon of milk. I get it. Okay. Inflation's coming.
Here we go. Iran, here's the second story. Iran is kind of funny. They say, we are ready for talks with the Arab states. Without preconditions. Here's the funny thing. Ooh. They say, wait a minute. We're ready to talk to the Arab states without preconditions. All right. What about Israel? So all the other Arab nations, which is wonderful, they've now got treaties with Israel. So if you have conditions, you're going to have to include Israel. So I thought that was kind of fun. Here is the Iraq story of the day, which is kind of fun. And the Iraq story, Michael, no matter how we report things, some things are just fun. I think we just found the IR guy for the week. This story is from Baghdad. Hold your seat. Is seeking international investors to build 7 solar plants with a total capacity of 750 megawatts. They have about half a watt worth of solar panels right now in Iraq. So, I think they've got a watch that is solar powered in Iraq. Why would you want to invest in Iraq solar power? Don't know. Your thoughts?
I don't know. I was about ready to cut a check after hearing that story. So I actually took the op. No,
Okay.
Now what's funny is they're seeking investors. They're not putting their own money. Why would we put our own money? See, no one. It's just what's funny. No one's putting their own money up for these solar projects.
That's called graft. I believe that would end up in some politician's pocket, either in the UK, Germany, maybe the US. But okay,
it'll end up in some offshore account in the Caymans. Don't worry.
Yeah, that goes everywhere. Okay. Take a look at, he is the prime minister of oil for Russia. Tell me that doesn't have a face for going, huh. Okay, our OPEC meeting is March 4th. Hold on to your seats. Russia wants us gone, and OPEC is now saying they want to get back, Saudi Arabia wants to get back some of their million barrels that they pulled offline. So Russia wants to keep going up more, because they could care less about that. And if they can keep us below $50 oil, It's going to keep the shale players
Yeah.
from not expanding out. So Russia is going to go all in on expanding more. So it's going to be interesting. March 4th, we'll be all over it.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously going to probably restore that 1,000,000 barrels. The question is, what will that do anything to tamper the bull sentiment? I mean, right? I don't know. It seems like the rumor's already out there. So when the news hits, man, I don't know. So it's something to watch. Stu, as always, you do an excellent job covering the international news as via the world's greatest website, energynewsbeat.com. I'm going to be straight with you guys. I don't really got anything on the U.S. energy side. I mean, there's a couple things that have crossed the ticker. Looks like ConocoPhillips laid off some people in their Midland office as they do some relocation back to Houston. You're going to be seeing a little bit more of that. Chesapeake has come out and said they're looking for someone to rent, they've got like 60-80% of their new huge campus in Oklahoma City available. They're looking for a long-term partner, but not that we really need to dive into. What I just want to tell you guys is strap in, baby, because you get a lot of me tomorrow. Because of the Houston power outages, earnings that were supposed to happen last week are dropping today. This is just tomorrow, Stu. Diamondback, Transocean, Williams, Blackstone Minerals, Cimarex, Magnolia, One Oak, and Occidental. Woo, 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 woo. It's going to be long. I'm going to need some throat lozenges. So in order to prepare for all of this, I'm going to let you just get out of here early. Stu, we miss anything on the show?
No, we just had a barrel of fun. Appreciate you.
Nothing more. I mean, I'm just looking at this list for tomorrow. Woo! I'm already tired, guys. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Let you guys get back to work, finish your day. Thank you for checking us out. World Greatest Energy News Show, Energy News Beat for Stuart Turley. I'm Michael Tanner. See you guys tomorrow.